Elon Musk's X loses 11 million EU users amid content moderation concerns. NVIDIA's CEO says China's AI capabilities are not behind those of the US despite sanctions. Microsoft's CEO says the company is generating up to 30% of its code with AI, and Perplexity's new browser will track user activity for hyper-personalized ads. Welcome to #Trending. I'm your host, Jim Love. Let's get into it. Elon Musk's social media platform X, formerly Twitter, has experienced a significant decline in European user base, losing approximately 11 million users since August 2024, according to recent reports. This downturn coincides with increased scrutiny from European regulators over the platform's content moderation policies. Data submitted under the EU's Digital Services Act, or DSA, indicates that X's European user base has decreased by 10.5%, dropping from about 105 million to 94 million users. Countries such as France, Poland, Germany, and Spain have seen the most notable declines. The European Commission has initiated investigations into X's compliance with the DSA, focusing on the platform's handling of illegal content and disinformation. These regulatory actions reflect broader concerns about X's content moderation practices under Musk's leadership. In response to these developments, several European institutions have ceased their activities on X. The European Medicines Agency, for instance, has announced its departure from the platform, citing concerns over content moderation. Similarly, Germany's foreign and defense ministries have moved their communications to alternate platforms. But X's problems extend beyond Europe. According to a Financial Times analysis, X's daily active users in the US have decreased by approximately 20% over the past 16 months. In the UK, the drop is even more pronounced, with a decline of about one-third in daily active users during the same period. While X did experience a temporary surge in traffic and a return of some advertisers following Donald Trump's election in November 2024, this uptick was short-lived. Analysts project that the platform will continue to lose users throughout the year. These trends suggest that the challenges X faces are not confined to the EU, but are part of a broader pattern of declining user engagement across multiple key markets. China is not falling behind in artificial intelligence, according to NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang, speaking at the World Artificial Intelligence Conference in Shanghai on Tuesday. Huang says that Chinese researchers and companies continue to make strong progress despite export restrictions from the U.S. China is not behind, Huang said. He said further that restrictions on sales to China may have the opposite effect and make them more competitive. There are strong rumors that Huawei is developing its own AI chip. Huang noted, Huawei is one of the most formidable technology companies in the world. NVIDIA has been barred by the U.S. government from selling its most advanced chips to China, including the H100 and the newer H200 graphics processing units, or GPUs, due to concerns they could be used in military or surveillance applications. In response, NVIDIA developed less powerful alternatives, like the H20, but even these have faced shipment delays and uncertain demand. Still, Huang argued that software, not just hardware, drives AI success. Accelerated computing and AI is not a chip, it's a software stack, he said. It's an ecosystem that comes together. You can't magic one of these things, you have to engineer it over time. China has announced its ambition to become a world leader in AI by 2030. Despite sanctions, it remains a major player in areas such as large language models, facial recognition, and AI-driven manufacturing. Huang's remarks have added weight to growing concerns in the West that export controls may slow but not stop China's AI growth. His comments also serve as a reminder that AI competitiveness hinges not just on hardware access, but on talent, data, and integration. Enterprises with interests in global AI markets should keep an eye on China's evolving ecosystem. And for Western policymakers, the remarks may spark renewed debate about how best to manage competition and collaboration in AI innovation. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella revealed that artificial intelligence is responsible for generating 20 to 30% of the company's code, highlighting the growing role of AI in software development. Speaking at Meta's inaugural LlamaCon AI developer event, Nadella stated, "I'd say maybe 20 to 30% of the code that is inside our repos today, and some of our projects are probably all written by software," referring to AI-generated code. The integration of AI into coding processes is not unique to Microsoft. Google CEO Sundar Pichai recently mentioned that over 30% of new code at Google is AI-generated, an increase from about 25% in October. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg also discussed the potential for AI to handle a significant portion of code development in the near future. We've been discussing for some time whether AI is capable of performing code development. It would appear that the first wave shows an increasing reliance on AI for code generation and signifies a shift in the software development landscape. And despite the amount of code being generated today, there are legitimate concerns about the quality and security of that code, but it appears that, for better or worse, having up to almost 1/3 of code generated by the largest tech titans is a significant milestone. It certainly raises questions about how the future of development will unfold and how quickly additional milestones in code generation will be reached. And finally, Perplexity AI plans to launch a new browser, Comet, in May 2025, designed to monitor users' online activities to deliver highly personalized advertisements. CEO Aravind Srinivas announced the initiative, emphasizing the company's strategy to collect comprehensive user data beyond its current app. The forthcoming Comet browser aims to gather extensive data on users' browsing habits, including purchases, travel plans, and time spent on various websites. Srinivas stated, "We want to get data even outside the app to better understand you," highlighting the goal of enhancing ad relevance through deeper user insights. Srinivas believes that users will accept this level of tracking if it results in more pertinent advertisements. He mentioned the potential for a Discover feed within the browser to showcase these tailored ads. The approach mirrors strategies employed by major tech companies like Google and Meta, which have faced scrutiny over user data collection practices. But this raises concerns about user privacy and data security, especially in regions with stringent data protection regulations. As Perplexity seeks to expand its market presence, the company's data collection methods may attract regulatory attention, as well as having a potential negative impact on user trust. Those of us who are Perplexity fans can only hope there will be a paid alternative that doesn't collect user data. And that's our show for today. Always happy to get to know you better, but we won't track you. You can just reach us at editorial@technewsday.ca or on LinkedIn, or if you're watching this on YouTube, just leave a comment under the video. And if you want to support the work we're doing, please think about going to buymeacoffee.com/techpodcast. That's buymeacoffee.com/techpodcast. And, buy us a coffee. I'm your host, Jim Love. Have a thrilling Thursday.